morning everybody, or afternoon, evening. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Belinda, if you are new here. I know we've only got a couple in here at this stage, but I'm sure we'll get a few more. Hi Loretta. Hi Becca. Hi Dawn. Now, I'm just getting things organized. This will be my last stream for this year, so how cool is that? It's kind of scary but cool at the same time. So I did a little bit more of the dragon. I did say that I was going to do a little bit more so that I could sort of fill some more in for us, because we have got heaps to do still, and this is the last stream, so we're going to get a lot of it finished today. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Hi Joey. Hi Nana. We did have a pretty good Christmas. It was quite warm here in Australia this last week. We have a little sick doggy here though, so we're all a bit weary. She's 15 years old now, Maltese Shih Tzu, and she's not doing so well. So we've had a little bit of stress going on, but it has been okay other than that. Busy. Hi Jan. So we'll just wait for a few more to come in. But as I was saying, I finished off the back of the hair up here, and I already marked this out in the last feed, so I kind of finished off as much as I could. I've still got this little bit here to do, but today I want to try and get something done of each of the elements, so that if we don't get it finished today, then we'll be able to finish it on your own. Hi Sharahan, how are you? Yeah, it's been a bit sad, but it's okay. She's had a long and happy life, that's for sure. So it was quiet. I kind of like those times. Quiet's good. Actually, look at that. I've got ink on me already, and I've just started. I actually got sunburnt, and I wasn't even out in the sun, so I don't know how I did that. It wasn't a lot, but it was enough. Just seeing if I can find my colourless blender and get rid of that black off my finger. I think it's because I picked up the black marker this morning. Not an artist if you don't have some kind of paint or ink on you. True, everyone? Hi Helen, welcome. Hi Graceland, thanks for joining us. Starting to look really cool now, huh? Definitely. Now I've got a couple of, did I say hi Helen? I did, didn't I? I'll just say it again. Hi Helen again. I've got a couple of my patrons who are now admins, or moderators, so I organised some more for us this week, because yeah, with all the busyness that's been going on. Thanks Helen. Now, I think I might just sort of start. I've got another giveaway to do today, so it'll be the final one. So I just wanted to sort of shout out to Nathaniel Wake and a big, hi Selena, and a big a big thank you to him for these amazing books that he's been giving us to give away, and just his overall attitude is brilliant. He's an awesome person, very giving, and he's loved doing this sort of big event for you. And I just love for you guys, if you have purchased a book from him, go along and pop a review on Amazon, because it helps. Every little bit helps. So yeah, that'd be great for you to do that. I've decided I need to add some more black in, so I've got my black marker. I've also added 2 colours to the list, which I'll give you the conversions for as well today. I felt like it needed some colour. I was talking to my family this morning and saying, what does it need? And my beautiful daughter decided that it needed a little bit of yellow. So we're going to add some yellow in today. I'm just moving all my bits and pieces around here. Starting to look amazing, isn't it? So what I want to do is it should be blue. I did add you, so try that again, Selena. I did find it hard to add manually, so I'm doing it now in the chat. I'm going to do this black on the top of his head here. So I'm just going to go and colour it in full. There it is, that's right. Now I'm going to pop up some links in a moment for the book that this is out of, and also for the products that I'm using today as well. So I'm using Copic markers at the moment as a base layer, and we're kind of using it as a bit of a block out for this one. Now, I just want to leave I think that's good. Just that little part there on the front of the head. Just felt like I needed to add a little bit more in there. So his head's all dark there now. Loretta, no, you're great help. No, it's fine. I just had one of those weeks where everyone was just away and unable to get in to help out, which is fine. I've been, not doing much. I did get a couple of really nice packages this week, though. So, yeah, I'll show you guys that at the end, I think. I'm just using the black marker to colour like the gum area on him. And I'm just going to fill out inside the mouth with this as well. Just like that. And I think this is his tongue here. I nearly dropped that marker then. Did you just see it? That happens. Get the doorbell knock usually when I get online. So yeah, we've been really hot here in Australia. If you're in Australia, you know what I'm talking about. Had a couple of high 30s, nearly 40 days. It's been really warm and very humid. Very humid. Now I'm going to add a little bit of black to his body down here as well. I did this one the same color as these, but I'm going to do these ones here black. Just on these bottom scales, I guess they're called. I guess the reason I like using marker is because it makes things a lot quicker. Oh dear. Oh, Cheryl, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yes, he is. It's coming out really beautiful. I do think that it definitely needed to have some other colour in there just to be a little bit of a contrast, I guess, to all of those blues and greens. So the image that I'm colouring is from Dragon Life from Nathaniel Wake, and it is free until the 31st, so if you still haven't grabbed it, make sure you pop over to the event and grab it. All of the links are in the description below as well. I've got the link for the book, the Amazon link for Dragon Life here. Hi Lynn, thanks for joining. Hi Barbara. Able to make it, not working today? I've got, also I'm using Caran Pablo's pencils today. So I'm just going to pop the link for that in there too. And I'm also using Copic markers, which I'll also pop the link in. So you can check those out. 4 days off for 5 days. Wow, good on you. Good on you. I think I'm going to get 1 day at the beach, maybe at our favourite spot. It's like a 2-hour drive away, but I think I'm going to have 1 day, perhaps on New Year's Eve, where it's a little bit quieter for people actually going away. So they're the links. So I've popped the Pablos that I'm using, which are these lovely little pencils, which I love, and I've also popped the link for Copics. I think I've put it in for one of the sets, but obviously you can check out the others from there. Now I'm thinking that this little part in here needs to be black. I'm just putting in all the black marker now, as I said, so we're filling in a lot of it to try and get it finished today. Who knows if it will happen or not. I'm sure we'll get a fair distance today. Well, that's my hope anyway. I can always dream. I think we've been too busy talking the last 3 videos. Had a little bit of fun. That's what it's all about. I'm going to do this part of the dragon's wing. He kind of comes up and around here. Just go over that line a little bit. And I will go in and put some little nice sparkly dots in there later on. And I think we need some in here. I'm hoping to make all of the blues and things stand out by having the black in there. What happened? Who? What? I missed something. Oh, what did I miss? I missed something. Let me read. Somebody's need is in order. Congratulations is in order for somebody. I've just read. Hi Abby, thank you for joining. Hi Robin. Mary, there she is. Hi Mary. Oh, how exciting. Congratulations. First time grandparent or? Oh, beautiful, Mary. You broke your dragon down? Ah, yep. Yeah, but you know me, I don't do anything like that. Just do it as it comes. No, I do try to organize colors and things like that before, but yeah, we haven't had much time the last 4 weeks, so. Okay, I feel like this under here is part of that. I think we need to put a little bit of colour in there too though. Alright. Just doing down in this bottom corner. So as I said, I'll try to do all the elements that we haven't touched on yet, and then if we get time we'll continue on with the rest of it. So I'm going to make his eye area here black. Hello. And then this little pupil part here, black. Yeah, very good. Black. And I think we might have enough black. Oh, I don't know. What about up here? I think the tip here should be black too. And I'm just going to do this bit too, I think. We'll put a little bit of colour in that edge bit there. How are we looking? Pretty darn good. I'm going to put some green around the rest of the area that's left. I think I should have done this last time actually. I should have marked out all of those marker sections first. I was trying to sort of do a little bit of everything each video, but I kept getting carried away. Oops, I just smudged that black a little bit. So be careful when you go near the black areas, alright? Don't want to smudge them. Now everyone's going so fast. Copic markers always... Oh, who told me to turn the page? Really? Come on. Hello again. Yes, all markers go through the page. So all ink-based markers go through. The only markers that don't tend to go through as much are water-based markers. Great. Careful of that black. So my black ink's a lot thicker than all my other ink, so it does tend to grab if you go near it. Be careful of what papers you use with Copics as well, because they do bleed on some papers, and you think you're going to be in the lines and it just bleeds completely out of it. I'm using Neenah Classic Crest Solar White 80 pound paper. Smooth. I'm using YG11. This is the base coat that we used on the rest of it. Perhaps I should have chosen to do this first instead of the black, but that's okay. Hindsight is awesome. Clean it off. Who's come in? Hi Nick. Hi Nick and Tina. Who else came in earlier? I don't want to miss him. Lo, I've seen you. Lo, I see you. I'm just saying I don't want to miss anyone today because on Friday last week I was so busy trying to get this done that I missed some people who came in, and I do apologize for that again. I'm just doing a base layer for the marker section if anyone's just come in. I see you there. Hi Pam, welcome, thanks for coming. I hope you've all had a really great Christmas, I really do, and I hope you all have an awesome New Year's as well. I'm kind of looking forward to the new year. Time for some new things, new adventures, new friends, plus old friends of course. We do have a giveaway today, so we'll be doing a lotto draw. And I'm just waving hello to Linda out there. She's away at the moment, but I know that she said she was going to try and watch. So hello Linda if you're not in chat. Hi Cindy, welcome. So who can guess what I got in the mail, what package I got? Does anyone guess? I got 2, and they're books. No, they were not from Amazon. I think that was a really good guess, Helen. I think you guessed both of them in one guess. Well done. I got Mysteria and Momo Girl with Music. One came on the 27th and one came yesterday. So, and they're absolutely beautiful, both of them. They're getting bigger, Loretta. They need more to keep them occupied. I posted up a video of Shadow opening up her little present. She loved her little, we gave her a little toy mousey. She loves fluffy things and she loves rubber. So yeah, it's a little fluffy mouse, and she seemed to quite like that when she opened it up. She's been throwing it around the house and I keep stepping on it. She's been annoying everyone this morning, so I don't know where she's gone. She was off meowing at everyone getting breakfast this morning. It's only a quick one. It's very cute. She was very excited to open it actually. She kind of sniffed at it and was waiting for me to open it up for her. That's funny. Now I think we need a little bit of blue. So I was using B21. Oh, actually, wait. I'll do the blue in the wing area. And I'll do all that green because that's what I did before down here. So this can be green. Look, it probably doesn't really matter because we're going to go over it, but I do think that it sort of adds to the colour that we put on it anyway, so it's worth doing. Alright, so we've got all of our base layer on. Yay! So the two colours that I'm going to add are Fast Orange conversion here. I will pop it in the description after the video too, but Fast Orange for Prismacolor, I'm going to say Yellowed Orange for Prismacolor, Dark Chrome Yellow for Polychromos, and for Black Widows I'm going to say Egg Yolk. And then for the yellow I'm going to say Canary Yellow in the Prismacolor. Is there a Canary Yellow? Yes, there is. And also Cadmium Yellow for the Polychromos, and then perhaps Banana in the Black Widows. It's so weird saying the Black Widow conversions of banana and egg yolk. Ah dear. Who put stuffing everywhere? Yeah, Loretta's is an awesome dragon, by the way. No worries. As I said, I'll pop it in the description as well after the video. So, hi Katrina. So you can do that as well. Hi May. Thanks for joining. Hi Judy. Yeah, so I'll put it in the description after. So I'm going to use a little bit of Fast Orange, and we're going to create a little bit of some dimension in the eye area here. I'm just going to go around the outside part. And then I'm going to fill it in with the yellow. I'll just zoom in a little bit if you'd like to see that, and then I'm zooming back out because I always forget to zoom back out. And of course I broke that because it was really nice and sharp. So I've got the Fast Orange. And then I'm just going to use the yellow. Okay, so I'll zoom back out again. I think you really did need that. Just a little bit there at the back. You could even use a darker orange again if you wanted to and get a little bit more depth around the very edge. Or you could use a brown. I'll give you an example, hang on. It's up to you how you want it to look. Let me just pull out a brown colour. What have I got? Chestnut, that's fairly orangey red. Just put a line. You don't have to do this, but just showing you how you can get depth by doing multiple layers. Go back in again. So I've just done that around the very edge, and then we've got the orange over it still. Just blending that in. So the more colours that you use in, oh goodness me, in a blend, There goes pencil number 2. The more depth that you can get. Yeah, I'm not reading it. Hi, Lisa. Yes, it was, Helen. I've actually got that one printed out to do at some stage. A monkey? What? Hang on, what? Lohan, I've been meaning to ask, how are you feeling? I know you haven't had a great few weeks. Hope you're feeling better. I'm using the mono eraser because I actually went over the black a little bit there. So anyway, that's his eye. Done. I'm zooming back out again. We're going to do his teeth now. And we're going to use the yellow in the teeth as well. I'm just going to use the orange just down the very back edge and on the top. I'm using like a light to medium pressure. I'm going to skip the main big teeth. We're going to do them like multicolored. So for the bottom ones, I'm doing the back edge and then the bottom. Got my yellow. Now because we've already put the green base behind it, we've already got our green coming through, which is awesome. Putting a little bit more pressure down now. Just leaving the very edge of the teeth. I miss those back ones, hang on. Good on me. They're so tiny. So I'm using Pablo's pencils for the you know what, I'm using it for the whole dragon. There's a link for them there. And I'm also using Copic markers for the base here as well. I'm just going in with yellow. I did give the conversion too, if you didn't hear that. I will be putting it in the description at the end. So I've just left off the very, very edge of those. And I'm going to go in with that light green and just do the very edge. Okay, they're looking pretty scary, aren't they? Let's make the teeth, the big teeth, the same. I'm going to use the eraser. I've gone on the black. Hang on. Just get that off there. So I'm erasing the pencil off the black marker, which is really cool. Alright, I'm going to use what we used in the claws, I think. So we'll use a little bit of pink. It's actually light purple here. Hi Morticia, welcome. Yeah, he does need a toothbrush. It's pretty gross, eh? I need some water. Hang on. So there is a conversion chart for those that don't have Pablo's. It is in the description. There's a link to a Dropbox. The yellows aren't included on that because I didn't add them until later. Yeah, that's right, May, you're right. And I'm falling in love with these. So I've got a little bit of that light purple, which is actually pink, but you know. I'm just putting it kind of down here on the, we did it on the claws down here in the middle, so I'm going to try to sort of do the same. Now we had blue on the back side of it, backside. I'm doing light pressure at the moment. And then we do jade green, whoop, wobbly camera, jade green down the pink, I think I added the jade green too, so I'll have to remember to add that too. And then I've got the light green for the very edge. I'm just going to blend it all in with the light green. Just going back in with the pink. And I'm using the light blue. We need, what do we need, peoples? What do we need? We need some white. I got white paint pen. Oh, lid on when you shake. Remember what happened last time. Ink tense. Good on you, May. Yeah, CeeLo, I agree. You've got to really practice with your mediums and really learn to use them. Most techniques for color and things like that are very similar, so shading techniques and all that, but if you don't know how to use your medium, then obviously you're going to find it hard to follow along and learn. So you really do have to practice. I think we just need some little shiny spots on these teeth. I'm just doing a line and a dot. You'll be able to see this a lot clearer obviously in the scan when I scan it up. Need some white dots there as well. Hard to see, isn't it? But there's his teeth. He needs a pink tongue. I'm going to use the mauve first to add a little bit of shadow, really light pressure, just down the middle of the tongue there, and also on those very edge bits there. And then I'm going to use the pink or light purple over the top. I didn't lay any colour underneath that because I wanted it to sort of stand out a little bit more. Let's use some white to blend that out. I think I've used Prismacolor white on the other stuff, so we'll grab, it's my Prismacolor white. It's in a thing because it's tiny again. And I just want to smooth that area off now and just blend and soften off all of that rough area. Flatten out the tooth of the paper. We need a little bit more of the light purple in there. I love these pencils because they really do blend. They layer and layer and layer, which is awesome. Just using the mauve again. Get that tongue section quite dark in the middle. And then popping those shadows in as well. There's his tongue. Pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Okay, so what do you reckon? Let's do... I think... I have this sort of feeling that we need to kind of continue on with this section here needs to be lighter. I think more like the pearly sort of colour. I'm just working it out in my head now, peoples. Hi, David. I'm missing a lot of your conversation here, guys, so I'm just going to go back and see who shouted out. David. Oh, Loretta, you can't use more than a few colours. Paper definitely makes a difference, Helen. Cool, I think I've got everything. The new Halloween book is beautiful. Haven't had a chance to have a look at it fully yet, but I've got it there. Perfect. All right. So let's just continue on. We were using Prussian blue for these dark blue sections first, so I'm going to continue on with that. I've already done a bit of a layer on that level. I did all of those back scales the same in the third video. I just did them off camera for you, just to get them done a little bit quicker so we could finish off. Just going to create some sort of overlapping areas in here. And try to find like the areas which would be deeper and darker, I guess, the creases and the teeth here. Just going to go around the very edge of those as well. Technically these probably should have been black, but you can't see the other side of the mouth from here, so we're going to make them blue. And we're going to assume that the inside of the mouth in here is black. We don't need to see that, but we went and saw Aquaman. Aquaman, is that how you say it? Aquaman. This week. It was awesome. I'm a bit of a DC and Marvel fan. I've said that before. Yes, both. It was amazing. There were so many jump scares in it, but it was awesome. And it had Nicole Kidman in it as well, which I didn't know until the movie started. She's still just as beautiful now as she was when I was a kid. Yes, Loretta. Very, very nice. And my 19-year-old daughter sitting next to me saying the same thing the whole movie. Very nice. Nathaniel Wake should do a handsome hunk based on him, for sure. I think they killed him off too soon in Game of Thrones. I think there's so much more he could have done. So what I'm going to do is just gradually build in the colour from this dark shadow area out towards the lighter areas. Just gradually build up. Cheryl. Mate. You saw it too, Pam? Definitely a 10 out of 10. Nana as well. David. Funny. Ah, dear. And it had that other guy in it from an old movie that I had to watch at school for media. I can't remember his name. It was Once Were Warriors. He was the father in it. He plays the dad in Aquaman. I can't remember his name. The dad of Aquaman. Yeah, I would definitely go watch it again. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Just lining in the wings, just creating some patterns. Oh, Bird Box. I watched a I don't know what an analysis of it. It looks kind of cool. But yeah, I agree, it would be bloody scary. I don't have Netflix anymore, so I probably won't get to watch it at all, but it did look good. Very interesting. I'm going to put a little bit of some shadowing in these sections now. But only a little bit, because I want these to be a little bit lighter, I guess. They're closer to us, so we'll make them look a little bit lighter. And having the green under it is obviously going to change that colour slightly as well, so it will look different to the blue here than here. So that's what markers are for. Creating some awesome looking colour matches and pretty rainbows and Hi Haley. Is it Haley? 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 I'm not too bad with scary movies, but I don't like yucky stuff. I don't mind the suspense cut thriller type thing, but I'm not into the gory. Oh, Mary Poppins. We want to see that as well. That looks good. I think I've made these claws look slightly off now, but that's alright. It's not for me then? Okay, thanks. Thanks for the warning. My kids used to watch Mary Poppins over and over and over and over and over. And you know what I loved about it? It's the longest movie in history. That the kids will actually sit and watch. They're all older now, but... And that and The Sound of Music was another one. Don't want to count High Five and The Wiggles. They should be included in there. And Blue's Clues. You know? Where are the Blue's Clues? Hi Beverly hun, how are you? Yeah, I think I'd rather go watch Aquaman again too. Hey, it's Saturday morning. Isn't it donut time? Hot jam donuts. So for you guys, it's like afternoon in the US. I know for others it's like the middle of the night. So May, is it the middle of the night for you? No worries. Yeah, we had it on VHS as well, May. We also had Bed Knobs and Broomsticks with Angela Lansbury and what's his name? I used to like that too. I think the tape got chewed up, and we actually we replaced it with a DVD, and the DVD is different to the actual VHS version. It's shorter. So there you go. They skipped a whole section in it. Director's cut. Isn't the director's cut usually supposed to be better? I'm going to put a bit of a line down the middle of this. And you'll see why. We want it to look kind of like that there. So we'll put some black in there as well, I think. It's looking good. I'm being really rough too, guys, just because we're going to do a couple of layers. Alright, we need some down here too. Shadows. Where is my shadow? Well, that's another one. Big Blue House. Why am I talking about kids shows? Man, my kids are all grown up now. Oh, one of them's 14, one's 19, one's 17. Big kids now. It's 10:20 a.m. here in Australia. 3 p.m. Oh, that's pretty good. That's an afternoon. Only 9 in Queensland. Lo, you're up early. Hi, Jennifer. No problem. Thanks for coming. No, yeah, Graceland, mine are older now. I was 21 when I had my first, so squeaky chair again, get myself comfy. Starting to look really good. It's actually warming up here again. Getting warm. Okay, let's do some face. I'm going to use the Prussian blue again, and I'm just going to do around the eye. I want the eye area to look really, is it concave inwards? I want it to go in, and I'll use the, because we've already got black already, we won't need to use black, but I'll use the darker green, so I'll come back in with, what's this one again? Cobalt blue. I'm going to put some firm pressure right around that black area. Get that marked in nice and deep. And then I'm just lightening up my pressure as I come out. Just creating a little bit of depth in those. So there's lots of lines around here, but I want to create a little bit of depth in those too. So making sure I follow those grooves and indentations as well. He's looking so evil, but good. Oh, I agree, Cheryl. Ah, May, yours are similar to my ages. There you go. My husband and I were just saying we met each other 25 years ago on New Year's Eve. So this is our 25th year. It will be our 25th year on New Year's Eve. So it's kind of awesome, and we're going over all the things that have changed in the last 25 years. It's good to reflect. Not only things have changed, but we've changed as well. Lots happened to us. Thanks, Cheryl. Yay, kitties. Sleepy, sleepy. We met each other when I was 15 turning 16. He was a year older, and that was 25 years ago. So we're actually coming up to in March will be our 20th wedding anniversary, which is pretty exciting. Very, very exciting. I'd love to renew our vows at some stage in our lives. I think that's kind of romantic. So I'm just sort of gradually coming out further now, away from the eye, and filling in those areas. You can see we're starting to create a lot of depth in those parts. Just making that nice and dark around the eye. It needs that depth. Thank you, everyone. Oh no, Helen, so sorry to hear that. Yeah, my son was kind of like that. Selena, we weren't expecting him, but we're very grateful for him. He's my miracle baby. He's my youngest. Loretta. Oh, Cheryl, not without its issues, that's for sure. We haven't been a perfect couple, trust me. I've done a lot of things that I wish I'd never done, but you know, we were strong enough to get through them. We're very mindful of who we let into our lives now. We're getting there, slowly filling him out. Of course you have, Cheryl. No, don't say that. I didn't see, though, how long? 46 years. Brilliant. Boy, things have changed, I can imagine. Oh, you did, Abby? As I said, not without our issues, but we've always managed to work things out. This part of the front of the nose here, I'm just putting in some more dark sort of shadows. He's looking so cool. Should I just zoom out a little bit so you can see? Sometimes it's good to see it all in one. He's starting to look awesome, but you can see how I'm creating the depth there around the eye by just darkening that up. I'm going to go in now with that cobalt blue. Hi Connie, honey. How you going? You're not a crone though. He's starting to look pretty cool. I'm going to repeat the process. I'm going to just go in really deep in these shadow areas and then lighten it up as I come out. And it should blend over nicely with the other colour because we've gone really firm and then blended that colour out too, so it should mix really well with it now. I'm just going all the way around, smooth all of that out. Amazing. He's looking amazing. Hi Sarah. Thank you. You know what, Loretta? I'm like that too sometimes. Just shh, don't talk to me. What's the time? I think it's nearly time for a giveaway. I'm thinking. I picked morphing mandalas. So who likes to do mandalas? Who likes to colour mandalas? I'd really like to know. I'm really curious to know. because I believe that people who colour mandalas have incredible amounts of patience. So I'm watching to see. Thanks, Helen. And Cheryl. You're freezing. It's really hot here. No mandala. Okay, Cheryl's not very patient. Beth is patient. May, not so much. Yana. Hi, Yana. You're patient. Abby's patient. I do believe you are awesome. For those that do not like mandalas, you are so like me. I just cannot sit and do them. But for those that do, you must be very patient people. So I'm going to do the Morphing Mandalas book as a flip through today and a giveaway. And if you win and you're not really interested in it, I'm sure we can figure something else out for you, because Nathaniel's amazing and there's no problems. So yeah, we'll work that out. So I'll be doing a digital version of the book. The giveaway will be for a digital version unless you are in the US, and then we can organise for you to get a physical copy if you would prefer. I have a really growling stomach today. I have eaten. I had breakfast. Oh, he's starting to look so cool now. I love seeing things coming, you know, starting to come together. Just going to extend that green around the nose a little bit there. Quite a large area, and I think I'm going to need to add a little bit more of that Prussian blue in the top section too, just to bring that down a little bit. Just deepen that up. No worries, Jan. Downtime colouring. Yeah, I can see that. You love the sound of the pencils? Yes, Happy New Year, because this will be the last live for the year for me. And then it'll be next week. We start our new colour along. I'm still organising. We're doing Alina Lazareva. We're going to be doing a grayscale this time. We've had the line art this time. I'm going to be doing grayscale. I'm not sure what medium we'll be using. So I might just have to have a think about that. See what other people might want to do for the next one. Oh, that's great, Cheryl. Well, I just got Mysteria and I ordered it that day. You guys all talked me into it, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to have a look at my emails, but it arrived yesterday. And I'm gonna move. I'm not gonna do any. I'll do the face first. We'll finish that off. I'm pretty certain that we should go with, where is it? Hiding down the bottom here. A bit of turquoise green next. Just do this face area. And I want to leave those very edge parts again to put in that light green, making sure we leave a little bit of that marker showing through. Yes, it's all your fault for making me order Mysteria. Cheryl. I've got a new hearing aid. I've had it for a little while now. I find it great with one-on-one and, you know, things like that, but I struggle with air conditioning, and because it's so hot, I just don't bother putting it in. It's just too loud. I just have that humming noise all day, and I'm like, no, I can't handle that. And I can't wear it in really loud situations either, like, you know, going out with a group of people, because the disturbance, it's just too hard to concentrate on one voice. So yeah, I don't wear it out either. But at home and in normal conditions, shopping and in the car and things like that, it's not too bad. I just want that nose to blend off really nicely too, that area there. It is what he showed, just how much I wasn't picking up. I find now that I'm starting to lip read a lot more though. Like, people look at me and they're talking, I can kind of get what they're saying. Yeah, I can do that with mine too, but I can't seem to. It's just the same without them, I think, sometimes. But yeah, because only one of my ears is almost completely deaf. So yeah, I tend to sort of rely on my other one a lot. I'll sit in a direction or walk in a direction where I can hear people too. So I'll move, if I'm walking along with someone, I'll move to the side that I can hear the best. They probably think I'm strange. I am strange. I think we all are in our own way. He's looking awesome. Okay, got my light green. No, I had I was born with a disease in my eardrum that causes it to basically go like cling wrap. So your eardrum is a fleshy part of the ear that bounces back sound. Also, it blocks out water and dirt and things like that from the inner ear bone. And yeah, I was born with a disease that creates a deterioration in that eardrum skin, and it becomes see-through like cling wrap. And my left ear, quite a few years ago, when my 14-year-old was about 3 actually, so it's been quite a few years, about 11 years ago, I was in a wave pool with my son, and the wave, he kind of slipped off my hip a little bit, and the wave came up and it hit me directly in the ear, and because I was so thin, the eardrum just sort of burst wide open, and I have no eardrum pretty much left in that ear now. Sound was okay to start with, but gradually as I've got older, it's just got worse and worse. But I've had about without exaggerating, about 20 operations on my ears. Skin grafts, tubes, long staying tubes, so T-tubes, grommets, all those sorts of things they've tried to do. Skin grafts just basically, they last for a little while and then they basically deteriorate as well. So yeah, always had ear problems. Oh, his face is awesome. Oh wow. Oh yeah, more t-shirts hard. Yeah, yeah. I only recently got the hearing aids because it just got, I was working with my husband and it was just really hard to hear elderly customers. It just got too hard for me and we just decided we had to do it. But yeah, I just put up with it all my life. I can't get my ears wet anymore, so I can't go swimming properly. I struggle at the hairdressers because I can't get water in the ear that has no drum. If I get water or dirt or anything in the inner ear, it's extremely painful. I think his face is done. What do you think? He's freaking awesome. I love him. He's looking so cool. Just admiring my work here. Oh dear. Let's add a little bit of blue, sky blue, into these Prussian blue sections here. I think we'll make these sections blue. I think that will make it just a little bit different to the rest of it. I think we'll still put a bit of green in there though, just to lighten it up. You believe it's a female? No, I've been calling him him, so he is. So I'm just using the sky blue to go over the top of the Prussian blue and just creating, just sort of building in those shadows and building in the area, filling it in with a bit of colour. And I'm leaving a little bit of the blue area because I want to put some green in here as well. So who's got any thoughts on what medium we could use for the next 4-week one? Also the next one will have a free image as well, so those who are new and haven't been to any of my live feeds, jump into my group. Make sure you answer the 3 questions. The link's in the description. I'll pop the link up here on the screen here in a sec. And join the group, and then when the new event starts, you'll be able to grab the image and you'll be able to start along with us next week. Next week we'll be back to Friday, by the way. Oh, you do need Pablos? I should do one in pinks. What am I talking about now? Pencils, polys, watercolor. I'm still playing with watercolor pencils. I'm not completely confident with them yet. I'm getting there, but not confident enough to do a 4-week in-depth one, that's for sure. And also I don't have the full set of I've got a full set of the new super color. I can do it. I can't. Oh dear. I have probably, I wouldn't even know how many. I think I asked this last time, but I haven't actually looked. I don't have the full set of Inktense yet. I wouldn't mind getting the full set of the Neo colors. They're pretty awesome. And I'm kind of collecting those, so I'll collect those in individual ones every time I go to the art shop. Okay, I'm going to use the light green again. I quite like the way that it makes the bottom of those scales stand out. Oh, I like that. That's nice. Do you like it when things go right and you're happy with the finished product? I mean, I'm not happy with every image that I do. By all means, it's trial and error. But I like it when one turns out nice. Just filling in all those little gaps that I left. These colours are spectacular together though, aren't they? Neos, yeah, Neos have... I liked the Neos. They didn't go kind of chalky. I did find that I'm still playing with the super color because they're still brand new, so don't hate me if you're already using them and you love them as watercolors. I'm still figuring them out. They're kind of chalky. I'm finding that the images isn't coming out nice and bright. I kind of feel that it's a little bit dull and chalky. So, but I did find with the Neo colors, I really liked the way they came out. They were bright, vibrant colors. So yeah, I'm still learning. I really like that mix actually. That came out really good. I'm happy with the mix there. So do you reckon, Cheryl, do you want me to do a couple with pink? I was thinking maybe doing the wings with pink, a little bit of pink. So I'll do the same as I've done there, but with pink. So let's do a little bit of the sky blue. The gelatos. Yeah, I had to play with those two. They're not very bright. They're really dull colours. Well, they're really dull. They come out really dull. They're not dull colours, but yeah. Biggest Neo set is 84. There are more colours. I don't know. I think I got a set off low. I brought a set off low. I don't know how many was in there, 30. And I brought a handful of maybe 10 others. $125 different Neo colours. Gosh. Okay, I think it's time for our flip through. What do you reckon? I'm using sky blue now. And I'm going to use a little bit of pink in this one. Let's have a try. Let's do our flip through. So this is the flip through of the giveaway book. There is music, so if you don't like the music, then you will need to turn sound down. So yeah, I'm going to put it on. So this is the morphing mandalas. So let me know what you think in when it's finished. We'll have a chat and see what you think of it. I'm going to pop it on now. again, guys. Ah, yeah. Everyone said the same thing. They are a little bit different to normal mandalas. So, I wanted to see, yeah, what you guys thought of it. It is beautiful. Some of those some of them are like traditional mandalas, I guess, but most of them were quite pretty, and they I liked them. I did. I liked them. So I think I could probably color a couple in that fairly comfortable without getting too stressed out. So there you go. So Joe, hi. I haven't said hi to you, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, this one is a really pretty book. So who wants to have a chance of winning a copy of that? I'm just going to come in with the light blue and add a little bit of this in there, just really lightly, and then I'm going to add a little bit of that light purple in there. There you go. So we'll still have a few then doing this giveaway, which is fantastic. I'm so happy about that. And I've got light purple. So we have been doing a lotto for the giveaway, so we're going to do the same thing today. Does anyone want to volunteer to write out the rules at all? You don't have to. I'll just say them if no one wants to volunteer. You did? Hi, Opal Doll. Okay, we don't have any volunteers at this stage, so I'll run through the rules. So for the dragon is dangerous, he is. For the giveaway, we'll do a lotto. It's kind of like a lotto. You're trying to remember them all. It is fairly simple. First of all, before I start with the rules, I'd love everybody who is in the chat to make sure that they are on live chat. There's an option somewhere around. I need to do a video of it actually, so I can just show you. Depending on if you're on the computer or on a phone, obviously it's in a different spot. But make sure that it's definitely on live chat. Lo's going to attempt to do some rules here by the look of it. I've also got yellow. I'm just going to put a little bit of yellow in those wings. A little bit of gold. Just there. It's really pale, but just wanted to add some in there. And then we're going to use white to blend that. I'm going to wait until the rules are written up there, and then I'll go and read them out. Has anyone not done a lotto before? Well, that's going up, and they're the people we'll concentrate on the most. Make sure that they understand. Everybody's having a go. So long story short, the person who picks the closest number without going over the number that I draw wins. Everybody's to pick a number between 1 and 100 and place it in the chat box. The first person to write down that number wins that number. And it's only one number per person. No talking during the actual giveaway section. So when people are writing in their numbers, between when I say go and when I say stop, no chatting. And also just hold chat until I've actually done the number picking. I'll use a random number generator to pick the number, and it'll be the closest person to that number without going over. Second person is out of luck, that's right. Okie dokie. Now I'm going to can I just have everyone let me know if they understand, so just perhaps say ready if you're ready. I'm not quite as happy with the wings here. I'm going to put a bit of green in. I think it needs green. If anyone has any questions quickly before we need to start, then now is the time. Yeah, needed a little bit of green in those wings, but I'm happy with that now. Oh, perfect, Loretta, thank you. You're all awesome. Okay. It is go time. Only numbers should be written in the box. I guess I should probably get my random generator. I'm just going to give you a couple of minutes. Got to find the website. I'm just going to use random.org, not tandem, I can't spell. So we'll be using this number generator when the time comes. No problems to those sitting out, thank you, that's awesome. Got another minute. I've just got a paint pen and I'm just going to go over the original lines. I'm kind of just moving the paper so I can see it. Bit of a shiny spot on the head there. I'm just going to have to draw my own in because I can't see them. Giving him a few pretty dots. I'm going to do the same on the wings down here as well. There was some little spots originally down here, so I'm just going to pop them in there. Definitely needed that. Alright. Well guys, I gave a couple of minutes, so I'm going to do the draw. So between 1 and 100, so the closest number to the number I draw without going over it will win. So good luck everybody. Number 61. So that was number 61. Just type that in. Just going to flick through and see who got the closest. So 58, another, no, still going. I had a 58, which was Beth was the first one to do 58. Yes, Beth. She's jumping up and down. Congratulations, Beth. Yay. Oh, awesome. Beth, I need contact details for you. Are you on Facebook? What I might get you to do, Beth, is to come and join my group, and in the so are you on Facebook? You just joined Facebook. Okay, here's the group. If you pop over to the group, there's it asks you to answer 3 questions. If it says, how did you hear about me? You can put in there that you were the winner of the giveaway, and then I know who you are and I can contact you through there and we can get you a book. Are we good? Is that good? That's right. Yep, so join the group. You click on join and it'll ask you 3 questions. Make sure in the one that says, how did you hear about the group, pop in that you were the winner of the giveaway today, and I'll know that it's you. You just joined. I'll have a look. If I do it now, I won't lose track of you. Oh, hello, David. I've just added you in there. And hello, Beth. I have just added you in there as well. Okay, so I'll get in contact with you after the video and organise that with you. I've just sent you a message as well, just so that I remember that that's who you are. Done! Congratulations! I just dropped my pen. I have 20 minutes to finish this little dude. So, I guess he's not really a little, is he? I'm just using the paint pen to pop a few details, which is now dry because I haven't coloured, in here. Just adding some little dots and lines in this black section here. I think we need a few dots up here. I like white dots. Makes it kind of look shiny. It makes it look interesting. I want him to look kind of shiny. I'm going to actually put a little white dot in his eyes here as well for reflection. I really want to finish him for you. Hi Raylene, honey. No worries, Selena. Thanks for helping out today. It was a popular number. I think there was 4 or 5. I'm a white dot fanatic too, definitely. I think it just adds, I think it's contrast is what I'm looking for, the word that I'm looking for. There we go. Just a few little white dots all over there. Now, I didn't like the wings as much as I liked this section here. I think that blue bit came out a little bit nicer than the wing section, but look, you guys can have a play with it and put your own colors in. Obviously use whatever you want to use. I'm quite happy for you to copy the colour blend and mix it up a bit. That's what we're here for, my peoples. Okay, let's do some of these sections. I do believe that I will do these parts here like this, and these need to be lighter, perhaps even like the blue here. And I've actually missed a little bit of that blue. Oh, camera wobble. I have tried to get as much as I can done for you guys, because this is the last video. Woohoo! So again, a big thank you to Nathaniel Wake for giving us these awesome books and for allowing us to do this one. So we might do this again with Nathaniel Wake, maybe in a couple of months we'll do another one. What do you think? Does need a wife. He does need a wife. Yeah, I mean, I have tried to get as much as I can done, but I do talk a lot. But I like to be able to chat and socialise with you guys, so just taking some of the colour off the black there, but I'm thinking we use blue again here. Blue and blue. I'm using blue on underneath, like these look like they're overlapping scales, so we put the darker blue underneath each of those. Naughty kittens. Naughty kittens. Very naughty kittens. Well, these ones are a little bit all over the place down here, so I'm just following along the line. Do we think we're going to get it finished? Are we going to be finished? Can I hurry enough to finish? I'm not sure. Okay, so let's do this bit here, blue, and that bit blue, and these bits will do blue. Okay, and then I need the black again. Where's my black gone? Black pencil. There you are. I want to make this black down the middle, and I want to do the same down this one. We want those a little bit darker. We did the same on these ones down here. So we used the Prussian blue and the black for the really dark areas. Gives that really dark ridge to make them look like they're kind of sitting like that. Shadow is, I have no idea. She's probably sleeping in her bed. She's been very lazy this hot weather. we'll just do a line down the middle of these ones. Honestly, I don't think it would matter what blend you used where. Try to keep it a little bit uniform, but I think this area needs to be darker because we've got these really light claws. Wow, he's kind of like a kitty, isn't he? All right. Okay, and then I've got sky blue. So, yep, sky blue. So Prussian blue and sky blue on these sections, and I'm going to make the very edges of them green. So coming all the way down. So I'm thinking maybe Poly's next on the next one, or Prismacolor maybe. It is grayscale, so have a think about that too. I'm not sure. Yes, I have put the videos into a playlist, so if you have a look on my channel, the main channel section, it should come up under playlists. So if you're looking for the videos again later on, I'll pop them all together, so I'll put this one in it as well. And I'll also pop the color conversion for the yellow pencils in the description too, because I didn't put those in the main color chart. Night, Nana. Thanks for coming in. No Prisma, okay? So, Polly's. Happy New Year, David. Thank you so much for popping in, and I'll see you in the group too. I've just accepted you in there as well. And was it anyone else? So, is it Nikki or David? Which one? Who else is going? Grayson, what are you doing, love? You did, that's right. Got to make sure you're on live chat, hun. Oh, good. I'm just trying to soften the tooth as well, so flatten it out, make it look smooth. Not that we really need to worry because we've got the marker under there. It just makes life a little bit easier sometimes. I think you're right, Cheryl. I think we will finish. It's looking so good. Luminance. Now, Luminance is one that I haven't done yet, you're right, but I don't have the full set. Now, I do have a voucher for Amazon at the moment sitting there for using for equipment and materials. I was thinking of saving and getting a packet of Holbein pencils, but I could possibly get the whole Luminance set instead. So I'm not sure. I haven't decided. I've been so hung up on these Holbeins that I wanted to get them, but because I can't get open stock, I'm still a little weary about getting them. Well, I can get open stock, but I can get them on eBay, I think, from Japan directly, but it's still quite expensive to get open stock still. So yeah, hi Diana, thank you. So yeah, I'm still a little bit, you know, mindful. I don't know what to do. I'm using just again sky blue, just so if you're following along. I'm yet to see any dragons except for Loretta's, of course, being done yet. I'd love to see some finished ones soon. I'm just filling in these blue ones first, because they're a little bit easier to finish, whereas the other ones have got a little bit more work to do. Got the Prussian blue there again, putting in some shadows. Okay, I'm going to use the green now to fill out. Oh, actually, wait, I missed a bit down the bottom here. Putting in some shadows. We'll make that bit darker. That will make this part under here the green mix. So I've got sky blue again. Just making sure I leave a little gap for the light green. Okay, set of Holbeins for 110, yeah, but I want the whole set. Yeah, exactly. So, $8 for open stock, that's it. See, on Amazon, the best price I could find for them was $314. Also can't get them shipped to Australia, so I'm going to have to pay for extra postage from one of my lovely friends in the US who's agreed to send them over here, so I've got to pay kind of for postage as well. So yeah, I'm not sure what to do yet. I am not sure. Okay, got my green now. That's US, not Australian. So I'm just going over now with the light green, filling in the rest of the gap. $300. Oh, Cheryl. That's no good. I might have to do a vote. I might have to do a vote in the group to see what we're going to use, because everyone's kind of got different thoughts, so we might just have to leave it to voting again. I mean, obviously I'll try to do a conversion chart like I have this time as well, or I'll put up my color swatch sheet so you guys can pick your own colors in your own brands. So I'm using light green still. Flattening out all the tooth now. Oh, well, you still might get them then, Helen. I'm going to need to do some rubbing out on these black areas. I think they're getting lots of fading out a little bit, and I want them quite dark. Okay, getting there. Is that the moon behind who? I need more drink. I got Pablo's. I was quite happy with the price I got my Pablo's for. That was sky blue again here. That was, I think it was like June this year I got them. Before they stopped us from buying here in Australia. But Pablo's I can buy in open stock here in Australia, so I was quite happy to get a set of those, knowing that I'd be able to get an extra pencil if I needed it here and there. But because I'm doing tutorials all the time, I do need to have access to open stock, otherwise it's just it's a pain. Black Widows are now in open stock, which is kind of cool, but I don't like them as much. They don't have a big huge colour range. There's only 72 pencils. So yeah, it's such a big decision, isn't it? What to do? Almost done. Oh gosh, I'm like 2 minutes overtime. But very impressed with how we've progressed. I need to use my eraser and just get rid of some of the, which is blunt. Just get rid of some of the pencil marks out of there. I think I popped that out too much, it's going to break. Oh, it's at the end, that'd be right. My mono eraser's finished. Tiny little bit of rubber left on the end of it. Or not. I don't have time to refill it now. I got this one a while ago actually. It's a peel off magic eraser. You peel it back and it exposes like a pencil shape. I just trimmed the cord because it was in my way, but yeah, it's quite a good eraser. It's just large. Alright, we're going back to the Prussian blue. We're going to continue building up the depth in these ones now, and then I'm done. I think I could put a background in there, and I was thinking if I did do a background, I might do it, say, the colour of the eyes. I think that could be good. Maybe yellow background, or even pink. So I'm filling in quite a bit of space with the darker colours. So the Patreon videos will start again next week. I've got a raw video of that little red dressed beauty that I started last week there. And I'm also working on another NS Durero image at the moment, Mushroom Top, which was actually free in her group. So I've decided to do that one as a video. I think it's actually a colour along event at the moment in the group as well. Mushroom Top, I think it's called. Just starting to neaten it up a little bit now too, because I was really rough in the first layer. I'm just making sure I do it on the same angle now, and the tooth's getting really flattened out. I think I need a bit more black in there. I can show you what I've done so far. So I'm using Copic's, Pablo's, and I've used a little bit of Stabilo Carbothello pencils just to show how to neaten up skin colours with it. Just deepening up that black area. So that'll be speed colouring, and I will do a full Patreon video with that one, with a colour conversion chart and everything. So for those that don't know what Patreon is, it's like a subscription service. You go and you pay $5 a month and get access to all previous and new tutorials that I've done for patrons, color lists, also a few other extra things we've done, a few giveaways. I'm due to have another one soon actually. But yeah, I've been trying to do 1 or 2 tutorials a week, so got plenty to do on there. I'm just using black again now. Didn't mention that before, did I? Back to the blue. I really want those inner sections to be nice and dark. She is very, very pretty. So that's Leslie, that's Ennis Duraro. She's actually in her group at the moment. She's actually got that one that I don't know if it's still available, but it was a free image. I can't remember the date that it was like going to, but she has a Facebook group. I'm happy for the admins to share the link if they can find the group link, if they're already in the group. She's also on Patreon too. I got a few free, it's actually free on Patreon. So Ennis also has Patreon, which is how I found her. Okay, I need some of that really turquoise green blue colour. Yes, I did. I got the Colouring Haven. They had 12 days of Christmas, and there was one of Ennis's images was in it. And also I think Colouring Heaven, she will be doing, there'll be an issue featuring her as well. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be this year, so yay. So who wants me to go through the 2 new books I got today? Trying to leave enough room for the light green too. In these darker sections. Definitely. Yeah, so Patreon is, as I said, a subscription, so each person's page might have a different price. I did have a few different Patreon levels, but it was getting too much to sort of do all the separate ones, so I've just made it one now. I'm not too fussed on the, but I wanted to make it sort of fair for everyone. So I've just done one, but some have higher tiers, like Jasmine Beckett's got a few different tiers, and you get different gifts and freebies for whatever she's doing. So I'm a patron of Ennis and Eva, Yana and Jasmine now. I was a Molly Harrison patron as well, but I haven't done any images for so long. I might support her again at a later stage, but at this stage I've got light green, and I'm just going to finish off all those dark sections now. I'm really quite happy with how he's turned out. I've got to come up here and finish this little section too. So I did want these to be a little bit darker than the other ones. I think we've done that. He's looking really good. Snow Princess, which one was that one? Was that the one with the horse? I can't remember which one that one was. Leslie, I find it very hard. But I make time because it's my job. Patrons are my job. They're, you know, they're my love. I've got to look after you guys and do extra. Missed a little bit of green on this side here. It's okay. I'm just filling it in as I go now, just when I see the spots that are missing. I've just gone over the line. I'll just neaten it up later maybe. Get rid of that. The pencil goes over that black. It'll come up in the scan, and I don't want it to come up in the scan. I want it to be nice and clean looking for you. Almost finished. He's looking so cool. I can hear my phone going off here. Someone's messaging me. Thanks so much, Helen. No worries, Beth. Happy New Year. I'll be back next week, so make sure you come check out the new year. We'll have a new freebie to colour. All the details will be in the group anyway. Making sure I've got all of those parts down there. Just over here. Adding the green in here. So this is the turquoise blue I've got again. And I'll just colour this bit down here. So the complementary colour to blue, I think, is orange. And to green, it is red. So I think the background would look good with either of those two. Or it probably would be good just leaving it white as well. Did we have this discussion already, Loretta? What colour to do the background? Kind of feels a little bit like deja vu. Okay. Oh, we've missed one down the bottom here. Rats, I thought we were finished. And we've still got the top of the wing to do there as well. I've actually really enjoyed doing this one. I've enjoyed doing Pablo's again. I love them. A couple of my Patreon videos lately have been a little bit of a mixture of everything. And I think it's good having a mixture of, you know, markers and pencils and pastels. It's awesome mixing them all up. Okay, let's do this one green. Why not? I've got the turquoise blue. Just filling in some gaps. Going into the shadow areas. I don't have any distress inks, no. I've got a couple of inks that I have used to make a couple of cards, but I haven't got the actual inks, no. They're just like stamper ink. Would that be the most appropriate way to describe them? And they got little tools, and you can just sort of use the tools to spread the colour on the page. You don't recommend the marker version? I was just going to use marker for the background, if I did use it. And I need a little bit of jade green. Almost done. So close to finishing. And then just that light green again. Quite in love with this light green now. It's very pretty. I'm actually in love with all the colours in this set. I'm sorry. They're beautiful. Just need to add a little bit of green in the top of those wings there. And I'm just going to erase off my black there, a little bit on there. I think he's done. What do you think? Yeah, I have done that really rough, and I'm going to go over a couple of these sections here just to create a little bit more depth, but I'll do that off camera. But it's not, I'm just saying it's not a secret. I'm just going in with the Prussian blue, and I'll just deepen up some of these shadow areas just to create a little bit more depth in behind those scales and make them look like they're overlapping a little bit more. So just like I've done there, I'll do that all up here just to create a little bit more depth. I think it's kind of faded off a little bit now that we've put that lighter color over it, and I think we could darken those up a little bit. But that is pretty much it. That will be him. So yeah, I was thinking, what do you think? Maybe oh, Leslie, is it really that hot there today? Wow. I think also he needs a little bit more depth in these sections too, so I'll use the Prussian blue and just go in and just deepen those areas up. I just want to make him not look flat, so I think that will help just increasing. And the great things about these Pablos is that they'll just keep layering, so the color will just deepen every layer I do. But yeah, I just want to do that on those so they sort of stand out a little bit more. I think that hi Samantha, I think that's it. So I'll finish that off camera today, and I'll post this up today so you can see him, and I'll also pop in the description there the color conversions for those two colors that I added. And I don't know, do you reckon? I reckon I could probably go in with like a really pale pink in marker. Give me a sec, that one's empty. The one I picked was empty. I must have already used that recently. No, I'm not thinking pink. I'll try something else. Give me a sec. Yeah, I think maybe I've got some YR 000, and I think that would go in really nicely. It's like an orangey pink. So I'll just go in and quickly pop that in. But my marker's actually dying a little bit. I think they need refilling. So I'll probably have to come in with a second layer once I fill it up. What do you guys think? I think that will look nice, the pink. So that was YR 000. I'm just going to put that in the background there. Yeah, they are awesome. The blender, I usually can go over the top of the blender with other brands as well. But yeah, I think that looks nice. It's kind of an orangey pink color. So it's giving a bit of a complementary to the blue and also to the green. Peachy color. I think that's nice. I don't really want the background to stand out too much because obviously we want this dragon to really stand out, but putting in the background can help bring what's in the foreground forward more. So it is important that you pick a good color to complement it. But yeah, I think that's going to do well. Anyway, I've run out of ink already. You can see my marker nibs are white. Yeah, it is definitely. Yeah, all right. Let me just move away some of these pencils. Which one first? Alright, what have I got? Looks like it's this one. Let me zoom out as much as I can. And how... I don't know if I'm going to be able to flick the pages properly, but that's alright. We'll move the camera. Move my crap out the way. I've got a cup of tea mug, I've got my water for my watercolours, I've got all my brushes everywhere. Okay, we're starting with this one because it was the first one I could grab. So this is Mysteria by Ali. Great, I'm going to have trouble. I'll have to make sure I leave my hand there. Ali Colderiva. Now the pages aren't as thick as the dragon one, I don't think. I think it's a little bit thinner, but the images in this one are stunning. Absolutely beautiful. So these are all portraits. This one was in the Colouring Heaven 12 Days of Christmas. I ordered this one directly from it's Anastasia Ali Calderiva. Anastasia, there you go. I apologize, I said that wrong before. So yeah, it came, I don't think it was that long, because we were going to order it in there's a group that we're in for Australian buyers, and we have been buying stuff in bulk, but I ended up missing out on it, so I went through her too. I'm going to put that, I'm going to do the music one as well. I've got that here. I'm having trouble turning the pages, my hands are dry. I'm trying to keep my hand in the screen as well because of the light thing. If my camera was a little bit further away, I don't think it would matter so much, but because it's so close, they are beautiful. This one is one of my favorites. I love that owl. Was it Laura Rafferty coloured this one? It's beautiful anyway. Hi back. Welcome back, Pam. We're just going through Anastasia's newest book, Mysteria. I don't like that one. I'm allergic to bees. There you go. There's a random fact. Yeah, I did the flip through of the circle book in the last video. It is, hit the camera. It is really pretty, the Laura Rafferty one. I've got that too. So yeah, if you want to check that out, check out the last video in this series, so week number 3. I did it at the end of the video, if you want to check that out. The actual bumblebee, because there's different types. There's a honeybee and a bumblebee, isn't there? They're different. It's a cicada on this one. We have lots of cicadas here in Australia, and they're very noisy at the moment. Very noisy. Yeah, it is pretty good. It's really smooth. I haven't tested it yet. I haven't had a colour test on any of them. Crystals. Mermaids. This is the details here, if you can see that. Instagram, her website. So I'll pop that on the screen and you can pause it later, because I wasn't yeah, I think it was her hair done up to look like horns. That one. This one's really beautiful. I'm a shell person. She's on Etsy. Is she on Etsy? Creatively You? I don't even know. I didn't even know. I brought directly from creatively.ru. Also, you can download free images and things there as well, so check it out. One's beautiful. Is that a raven or a crow? Okay, so let me leave my hand in the screen there. That was Mysteria. Let me just grab Momo Girls. Now, I ordered from Cool Craft Books, and I got a whole heap of freebie stuff with mine. So, get rid of that. I got a signed card set, which I'll just grab out. Of her finished pictures. There's a code in here, so I just want to grab that out so I'm not giving the code away. For an app, actually, for the color it app or something. Hang on, I can't see it. Color Fill app. So that was included. It's a free 6-month trial version of it. But these little cards, she signed one on the back of one of them. Color Fill is the name of the app that you get. So this was from Cool Craft Books on Etsy. So this was included. Already coloured images. And that one she signed on the back of that one. And also I got a free copy of this image, which is actually really, really thick. I don't know if it's watercolour paper, but it's really pretty. So that was included in this one. Now I'm not sure if that's still included with her version or from her on Etsy, but that's what I got when I ordered it. And this is the book. This is the book. Now, I haven't opened it properly yet, so I've just flipped through it. I'm going to have to, I don't want to leave creases, so I'm going to bend the, not like I would in a normal book, but this time the translation, there's an English translation next to each of the images. Now each image is related to a song. These are some coloured ones, which is what were on the cards. I can't zoom back out a little any more than that. I apologise. Paper's really nice and thick. I love this one. I'm going to do this one. And I'm going to do it in the similar colours as well. Now these next few pages are by followers, so they've got their little names underneath them. This one's pretty. So they've got all their Instagram names under them. Love the Christmas tree one. And then we get started. Holy Night. Really good quality paper. This one doesn't have the translation written on it. I'd have to go back to the start, but that's pretty. That's really beautiful. It's an angel. This one I've already done, but my computer cut off my print, like here, so I've only got that much of it, but that's okay. I've already done this one. It's really pretty. So don't cry, cry. There's a little bit of English on that one. I am the one I should love in this world. Beautiful thing. I love this part grayscale sections. Moon has been absolutely amazing. She gave us an image for like 20 cents for Christmas. It's actually now gone up in her Etsy shop. It's no longer available, cheaper. But yeah, she sent me a message and said, can you give it to all your subscribers, which was beautiful. She always wraps up her gifts with string and stickers, and she always pops extra things in, which I love. Just beautiful. Yeah, she goes the extra mile. She always likes all my pictures on Facebook, on Instagram. She's lovely, really is. There are so many images in here. That's kind of cool. I like that one. And the party under the sea. More birdies. Goldfish. Another one, I love the part grayscale. Meadow Haven. This is Momo Girl's new book, Girl with Song, I think it's called, or Music, Girl with Music. That's the front cover. It's not in English, so that one's pretty. I want Meadow Haven Adele to do grayscale ones. I would love to see, because some of her images are awesome. I'd love to see some of them as grayscale. This is chalk block, like full on thick with images. Some practice pages. I don't know what all of this writing is. I was going to grab the Google Translate app and just sort of, you line up the picture and it shows you what it says. Oh wow, she would do that. She's awesome. We all done it. We've all done it. The party will never be over. Space loves disco. Okay. This is the one I want to do. And she's done it with black. I love it. This one's pretty awesome. So yeah, that one, they were all done with black. And this one here is black as well. Me too, I like both of those ones. Another black one. That's beautiful. Just beautiful. I love the grey scale. It's just beautiful. Okay, and then that's the last page, and then she's got some of the double page spreads. She's done them as a whole single image, and I would probably take a copy of that and put it on my own paper so I could do it more full, obviously. But yeah, it means that you don't get that page in between, the page split in between when colouring. So they're the same images, just done on a single page for you. Yay! Yep. There was a couple in that she gave as PDFs. Bump the camera. And look, that one there as well. I'm definitely going to be doing that one. And that's the end of the book. I made through the whole book then without it fuzzing up, so I think I did pretty well. It's got a cover, an extra cover on it for protection there as well, but which is now, I've moved it so it's not even. Hang on, just shake it down a bit. There we go, all back in place. So that was those two. Pretty awesome. I'm pretty happy with that. They're absolutely beautiful. So now I have 3 new books sitting here. The Circle Portraits, Momo Girl, and the Mysteria as well. So loads and loads and loads and loads. Awesome. So I'm going to finish off this background. I'm going to refill my marker and do that. I'll scan it up and pop it up in the group and also in the event. And that's the end of our event. And this is my last video for the year. So I want to thank you all for hanging around. And I look forward to seeing you all in the new year. I wish everybody a very, very happy new year. Have lots of fun. Enjoy the opening of the new year, and I will see you all next week on Friday this time, which I think is possibly Thursday for some of you, so check that out. But the links, I'll post them up hopefully after the new year. So I'll get it organized for Wednesday, Thursday sometime next week, and have it all there for you. So that's it. We're done. I will see you again soon. Gosh, it's such a long time. I won't see you till next year. Had to put a pun in. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, click on the like button, and let people know that you've been along and done this colour along when you do one, and I want to see it, so tag me. Bye guys. Bye all. Thank you. See ya. Thank you all. You're all awesome. Thank you. Bye guys.